Hello everyone, Deox Decks here, coming at you with another deck profile with Jack. He's going to be profiling his Sky Striker Trickstars. Or should I say Trick Strikers or Sky Strikers?
Yeah, Sky Striker Trickstar, more or less.
Sky Striker Trickstar? Yeah.
Sky Stars.
Sky Stars?
There
yeah.
you go.
Didn't you get first in the tourney today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see what you got, my man.
Alright, so first play 3 Candida. It's just the best monster. It searches, whatever you need, whether it's Reincarnation, Light Stage, or just simply Licorice. Speaking of Licorice, the 3 for. I was playing 2, but I feel like it's necessary to play 3 because you kind of want to see it. Plus, she's easy sideable outbait if you need to for game 2 or 3. 1 Lilybell. This may get bumped up to 2, but it'll probably stay at 1. Just because drawing it really sucks. Onto the hand traps, 3 droll. It's a must to main 3 of because the no lock combo can win you games. Speaking of it, I was able to, luckily against the guy behind the camera, able to pull it off against him, but it was because he had to get that Spiral Resort, so it's fair.
Yeah, and that in droll is also the second best hand trap in the game right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Play 3 Ash. This is, in my opinion, the first best hand trap of the format.
It is.
Still can stop plays. It can still shut your opponent down if they only got one thing to do. Ashing a Pot of Desires when you know they have to have it resolved, which you can just tell is just the best feeling because you know they're probably negging harder than they believe. 1 Ghost Bell. This is just simply for like certain things. It's good in the mirror match lightweight, but it's mostly for like against like Firewall and like if you play Goki rematch and the FTK they can do. So just 1 in my opinion is good. 2's a little cloggy. 3 Terraforming. It's obviously you need to see it for your late stage. Play 3 late stage. Best field spell in my opinion in a while. 3 Engage.
100 each.
Oh yeah, definitely the best spell right now. It's not once per turn. You can easily add it back with Kugari, so it's really good. Next I play 3 Hornet. If you see this, if you have accessibility to get this in light stage, you can OTK your opponents because if they have a monster in attack position, they can't disrupt, and you can crash your Licorice into it if it dies. There's a combo for that. It's really good.
Even if you don't kill them, if you say you have Licorice on field, you can just burn them to death.
Yeah, I guess so. 3 Scapegoats. It's just obviously the GOAT. It's the best card right now in this format. Still untouched by the ban list. 2 Pot of Desires. I've never liked 3. I've always played 2. It's just more consistent in my opinion. You don't want to draw into Pot of Desires.
2 is the right number.
In my opinion. It's just personal preference. 1 Upstart Goblin just because an extra spell gets you a draw. Just honestly just a filler for 40. The 1 ups for the spell is to play 1 Anchor, 1 Afterburner, and 1 Waves. Each one serves a good purpose, and they're all searchable. Starting with them in your hand are kind of cloggy at first, but it can still help you, disrupt boards, and it can help you get over stuff that you need to. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. 2 Transient. I only play 2. 3's a little cloggy. Certain deck matchups, it's not the greatest card to see, and you don't really want to see it too much in your hand going first or second. Even I think seeing 1 in hand first turn is pretty good if you're not going first. So just play 2.
Hell, if your opponent has a monster on the field and you have that thing set, and you can activate that in response to back row if it's in the same column.
Exactly.
It's,
so
it's
definitely very manipulative and better than Effect Veiler.
It's an Effect Veiler on crack, basically.
Yeah. On to the last of the main deck, 3 Reincarnation. Some builds are playing 2. I still like 3 just because, it's just still a really good disruptive trap. And when your opponent surges something, if you think that, it's going to help you to, Reincarnation on it, or if you just need that extra damage with Licorice, it's in my opinion, worth playing 3 of. It's just really, really good.
That card needs to become another meme. Good night, sweet prince.
Especially when you draw. Alright, on to the extra deck. Play your Scapegoat tokens, more or less. 2 Kugari. She's your starter. You go into her to add back whatever spell you activated, whether that's Engage or Hornets most of the time. Hopefully it's Engage, because then you can just search the other Hornet from deck and continue to get spells in your grave. So 2 Kugari is really good. Then you just play 1 Shizuku, because you pretty much only go into her probably 1 time anyway. So you're just pretty much using her to get one of the spells from your deck that you didn't already use the turn of. Whether that's like an Afterburner or whatever you think is necessary against the opponent you're going against. 1 Boarload. Just out stuff. It's just
deck has trouble getting over big monsters.
Yeah, it's still Trickstars at its core. It still can have trouble. Sky Striker engine obviously helps you with getting over certain things, but Boarload can get you there even harder sometimes.
Yeah, and Spiral Sleeper is damn near an auto win.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good card still. 1 Skull Dread, may get cut. I don't ever really see myself going into it. I mean, yeah, it can really help you fix your hands, but half the time you already kind of search like 90% of your deck, so you don't really have to fix anything as long as you see your engines. So it may get cut, but I'd probably just end up keeping it in. One topological bomber dragon. It's really good. You can manipulate boards, and it's very. I guess you could say it's not something that happens all the time, but when it does, you can really screw your opponent up, especially if they scapegoat or something like that, and you have a reincarnation with a monster engrave. There's just certain plays. It's very situational, but it comes up sometimes. Same with Trispenia. This is, in my opinion, a little bit better because that burn damage can add up, and it also gets rid of all the spell and traps on board, so that's pretty good against certain decks that you may fight, like Pendulum or whatever the case may be. Even True Draco, because it doesn't trigger their spell or traps.
But they do have disgusting floodgates.
Exactly. One Firewall Dragon for the OTK comes up a lot. If you, like I said, it's a 2-card OTK, so as long as you see those cards and your opponent has a monster in attack position that has no way to disrupt you from attacking into it, you're probably going to win. One Unicorn. Unicorn's really good just because it outs a lot of things and puts it back in the deck, gets rid of it completely, so it's really good. One Holly Angel, just because there's going to be sometimes going into her is prevalent and helps you a little bit. One Phoenix, one Cerberus, and one Goblin to finish off the Nightmare Engine. These are all really good just because they all kind of, have their purpose, and they're very situational for the time being, depending on what's going on. And the Code Link effect to get the draw after you get the pop monster or spells are really, really good.
I can understand why no Mermaid, but why no Griffin?
Yeah, the Mermaid may get put in. It's probably, if I'm going to take anything out, it's probably going to be Skull Dread for the Mermaid, because I feel like it might be necessary against the Goki match if they give me the Iblis, so I want to have an ounce of that. One Link Spider, one Link Karibo. They're both mostly just for scapegoat, you know what I mean? Sometimes, this can be a helpful card to, stun or stop your opponent from killing you even, it comes up sometimes. On the side deck, I play 3 Ghost Reaper. It's the best in the mirror match. I mean, like 90% of the time I'm going to be siding this in for the mirror match. I mean, seeing 2 of them isn't bad in the mirror match because you can just get rid of both of their Link monsters, and then their Sky Striker engine's pretty much dead. So, in my opinion, it's a must, especially if you think you're going to see a bunch of Sky Strikers coming nats. 2 Raw Sphere mode. I was siding 3 because I wanted to see it, but honestly, you only want to see it once for the one purpose that it takes, and it takes up your normal summon, so you don't really want to see too many of these going second, if your opponent makes a board like Goki or Spiral. So I feel like 2 is good because you want to see it, but you don't want to see too many of it. It takes, like I said, it takes up your normal, so you gotta hope it's like worth it, more or less. 1 is Zold for pretty much the only Reaper target that I do, mainly because I don't know, Pendulum art is relevant anymore, and same with Spiral, to where I feel like it's necessary to have a Ghost Reaper target for him, just because not as many people are playing it, and it seems like the main decks that are being played right now are pretty much Goki, Sky Strikers, and pure Sky Strikers. So I feel like it's more necessary to just do a Zold for that reason. And then 2 Shared Ride for the mirror match mostly. It's really, really busted, and it can get you a lot of draws like Maxi, more or less, bless you. 2 Call of the Grave, also for the mirror match, more or less. Gokis, pretty much anything that can just stun certain cards that it's going to be helpful against. 2 Twin Twisters just for back row hate. That can lose the floodgates, and finish it off 3 Evenly Matched, which is mostly for the mirror match, just because you get advantage right off rip if you see your Sky Striker engine along with the late stage. So it's just having evenly matched can really set them back a couple steps and get you farther up the ladder. So pretty much, that pretty much does it for the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to the video, and yeah, enjoy your day.
Thank you.